Knicks ain't no joke. Don't ever say New York choke. Orange and blue flame, the fire high. Who want smoke? You want none with Brunson and Ananobi. Don't cross bridges, these towns got hard. And you know me, the guard rock dominance. Name synonymous.
You know it's obvious.
And the rapper from Mecca to Metropolis. City lights get brighter when we play. NYC, NYK, NBA, Madison Square Garden. Stars will come, fan charge till the job is done. Shot drop, shot clock at one. You get your shot blocked and your ball stole. Robinson.
Look, she's back again. It's the Knicks with another dosage. I think you should focus and notice you playing around with explosives. Give me a second, see I reckon you playing around with the weapon towns. Got the rebound, Knicks got the possession. I get to learning your lesson. Next season about to be a beat. And it don't matter to me who really ain't checking. You beat the way we consecutively winning and we stand up in the garden making the most noise. Your head spinning and we drilling and we coming for the killing. 5 boroughs make noise. Yes, Knickerbocker for life. Say it with your chest. So we ain't never gonna stop. Everything is blessed. Standing ovation for the Knicks, we right here. Yeah. We all came together making one thing clear. And we grateful for the energy you brought to the city that we ain't having over a quarter of a century. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to New York Knicks coverage on Empire Sports Media. I'm your host, JJ Seglio. It is great to be back. We have not done a Knicks game in a long time. As tonight, a marquee matchup up in the 6 as New York's finest heads up to Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena to take on the third place Toronto Raptors. We are in for a fun one tonight as a lot of chaos and controversy is starting to spread through the Knicks organization. It started off with the bad losing skid, and then it led to, the players-only meeting where it feels like they may have figured it out, but now they're back in the headlines as the big fish, Giannis Antetokounmpo, has officially entered the trade ranks. And the Knicks are highly likely to get them, I would say, give or take. But the more I look at it, it becomes clear that this seems to be a good destination for them. But I'm not, fully convinced, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. The Knicks do need to make a trade at some point. I've been hearing linked to Drew Holiday as a big name for the New York Knicks. And if you can get him or Giannis, hell, if you can get both, then you're officially cooking with gasoline. As, by the way, for those that are wondering, I have the Rangers and Islanders score on the top left of your screen, as you can see right there where my finger is. Yeah. Right there. That's where it is. Top left part of the screen will have coverage of the Rangers and Islanders. I may as well try and do that game as this one is, headed to commercial and whatnot. But we'll see. Islanders are now on, I believe, their second power play of the night. They are currently outshooting the Rangers by a whopping 6-0 with 8:18 to go. Another 4-on-5 for the Rangers as Lafreniere went off with a slashing call. So it's going from bad to worse with this hockey team. I'm going to just say that right now. And somebody lost a stick. I think Jonathan Quick just lost his stick. Now they're trying to get the stick over the glass. I don't know what the hell is going on in this hockey game. But we're not here for hockey. Well, we kind of are, but not really. We're here for basketball. And the Knicks may have figured it out with 3 straight wins since the players-only meeting with the obvious 54-point victory over the Brooklyn Nets. I believe it was 120-66. A 112-109 win against none other than the Philadelphia 76ers. A very strong night for the captain and his squad. Jalen Brunson with 31. OG with 23. Joel Embiid did drop 38, though, but it was not enough as the Knicks prevailed in that one. And a slow game to start against Sacramento Kings, but enough for a 16-point win against one of the worst teams in the NBA. But hey, a win is a win. You take what you can get. It has been 13 minutes, and the New York Rangers still do not have a shot on goal. Like this is actually embarrassing. Oh, now they do, finally. Oh, never mind. That was blocked. Oh, there it is. There's the first shot of the game. Here come the Islanders in the offensive zone. Holmstrom. Oh, it's deflected. Okay, the Rangers got it back. Whatever. We're not here for them. We're here for the Knicks. Tyler Murray is back again. God, I fucking love this dude. He's awesome. It means tonight Mike Breen must be in. Oh, great. The Rangers are going to take another penalty. What do we got? A 4-on-3 now? The Knicks were able to pull away in that win against Sacramento. It was not pretty, but they were able to get the job done nevertheless. So take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Detroit at number 1 with 34-11. Boston right in front of behind them with 29 wins, 17 losses. The Knicks and Raptors neck and neck with one another for that 3 and 4. So 2 big injuries for the Knicks. Deuce McBride and Mitchell Robinson both out for the team. JB will obviously be playing tonight, which is a relief. Jalen Brunson has been exactly as advertised since he came back from his injury. He was dealing with an illness earlier today, but he will be playing tonight for New York. JB was able to get going late in the game against Sacramento, ending with 28 points and a very strong outing for the captain again. Reigning clutch player of the year. How you want to interpret that, again, that's completely up to you. Captain clutch this season, 28 points, 48% for the field goal range, 39% from the 3, averaging 6 assists a game, playing 34.5 minutes a night. Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, the 2 names to worry about on the other side. Obviously traded for OG Anunoby in that trade back in January of 2024. IQ is a wicked shooter, good 3-point shooter, good mid-range shooter, the whole 9 yards. Grady Dick is a big addition for Toronto. He's been fantastic for them thus far. RJ Barrett averaging 20 a night. Scotty Barnes has been all over the place. IQ this season, 17 points a game, 44% from the field, 37% from 3 with 6 assists and 32.6 minutes a game. He has been outstanding for them thus far. RJ averaging 19 a game, 49% for the field, 5.1 rebounds, 3.6 assists. The Raptors have been playing, again, very sound basketball. We'll see if it keeps up, but it's going to be a very tough one going up to the north. The shorthanded Knicks looking for their 4th straight victory of the night. We'll be right back after this 60-second commercial break.
Knicks ain't no joke. Don't ever say New York choke. Orange and blue flame, the fire high. Who wants smoke? You want none with Brunson and Anunoby. Don't cross bridges. These towns got hard. And you know me, the guard rock dominance. Name synonymous.
You know it's obvious.
And the rapper from Mecca to Metropolis. City lights get brighter when we play. NYC, NYK, NBA, Madison Square Garden. Stars will come, fan charge till the job is done. Shot drop, shot clock at 1. You get your shot blocked and your ball stole. Robinson.
Look, she back again. It's the Knicks with another dosage. I think you should focus and notice you playing around with explosives. Give me a second, see I reckon you playing around with the weapon towns. Got the rebound, Knicks got the possession. I get to learning your lesson. Next season about to be a beat. And it don't matter to me who really ain't checking. You peep the way we consecutively winning and we stand up in the garden making the most noise. Your head spinning and we drilling and we coming for the killing. 5 boroughs make noise. Yes, Knickerbocker for life. Say it with your chest. So we ain't never gonna stop. Everything is blessed. Standing ovation for the Knicks, we right here. Yeah. We all came together making one thing clear. And we grateful for the energy you brought to the city that we ain't having over a quarter of a century. Thank you.
And you can't make it up. In his first game with the Islanders, Andre Palat gets the first goal of the game, and it's just like that. It is already 1-0 Islanders. That didn't take long, now did it? Because of course it is. Guy's fucking 50 and he's still kicking the Rangers' ass. This team is actual garbage. Oh man, these guys fucking suck, man. This team's so bad, man. I actually can't take them seriously anymore. Can the Islanders win like 8-0 or some shit like that? And they're still doing the pregame. It's 7:37. Can we start this damn thing? Three straight wins for the Knicks this week. They're going to another goddamn commercial break. I mean, it's been 7 minutes. What's up, Jack? How you doing, my guy? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water real fast because I'm probably gonna need it throughout the stream. You know how these games are. It's the Knicks after all. They had a very strong night against Philly until they started to crumble towards the end. It wasn't enough to get the job done, but again, it wasn't pretty for the most part. They did also blow a giant lead at one point. They got the win, but like, I'm not really convinced by that. It was not good. But this is a big game tonight for New York. They don't play another one like this till Sunday against the Los Angeles Lakers when they roll in. I won't be streaming that one. I'm going out with some family that night. I might be back on February 4th against the Nuggets is my guess. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because right now I have no clue what I'm gonna do for this. I gotta see where my Nick people are. Oh, of course they're doing a fucking play-by-play. Wonderful. Son of a bitch. You know, I had a feeling that Papa Left was gonna fucking slime me out like that. And that's exactly what he did. Yeah, completely slimes me out. I don't give a shit. They're broadcasting on Twitter. I'm broadcasting on YouTube. You can actually like see this shit as it's going on. Oh, and they're going live on. Yeah, I really got slimed out. This is fucking bullshit, man. The dude even got a fucking thing set up. Is there a score bug? Nope, there's no score bug. Word of advice: if you're gonna do a Knicks stream, have a fucking score bug. Is my guess. Oh wow, it's 2-0 Islanders. That didn't take long. Now it's Simon Holmstrom's on the board. We're still getting outshot 10-1. Jesus fucking Christ, this team is awful. I think both goals have been allowed by Will Borgen. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that is the case. Yep, two of them on Will Borgen. Well, here we go. Our starting lineups tonight for the New York Knicks. There is an error. Colin Murray-Boyles is starting for the Raptors. My apologies on that. Everything else is the same for New York and for Toronto, with Quickly, Barrett, Ingram, Barnes, and Boyles facing off with Brunson, Bridges, OG Hart, and Downs. Again, my apologies for the error with the starting lineup. Well, here we go. We're finally ready to play some basketball after a whole 11 minutes later. The Rangers got offensive zone faceoffs. They really can't do anything. This is probably the worst Ranger team I ever seen. Good Lord, these guys are awful. Nevertheless, we're here for basketball. I feel like I've said this so many times. I fucking hate repeating myself. Takes me a second to lock in. Knicks have won the series the last few times they have faced off against the Raptors. But this could be a huge win tonight for the team, as a lot of people are really starting to rule them out of legitimate Eastern Conference. 28-18 Knicks, 29-19 Toronto Raptors. There is their head coach Darko Rajakovic. One of the greatest press conferences of all time in the modern NBA was the whole referee thing about giving up 23 free throws in the fourth quarter. Like, how to play the game. Well, anyway, it's finally time to play some basketball. It took a while, but we are finally here. Here we go as Towns and Murray Boyle set to take the tip-off. This will not be your average JJ Seggs Knicks broadcast, as we're going to try to do this radio style, because I have to call a radio game on Friday. We're going to try and have fun doing this radio style. As Towns and Murray Boyles are set to get the tip going. And here we go as Bridges now faced off with Ingram. There is Towns with CMB right at the center court line. Knicks going left to right in the blue and orange. Raptors going right to left in the white and red. And here we go. We are underway here at the Scotiabank Arena. Jalen Brunson brings it up the timing line. Guarded tight by Scotty Barnes. Sets the screen with Mikal Bridges. Back out to the top of the key, Anunoby. Down low up for Karl Anthony Towns. Floats one up for OG. Gets one down low. Back out to Bridges left corner. Swings one back. Towns spot up three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound by Scotty Barnes. Here comes Toronto. Hail Mary pass up to Colin Murray Boyles. Goes up for it. Layup is good. And the Raptors have the first points of the game. Knicks bring it up the timing line with Josh Hart. Guarded one-on-one by Brandon Ingram. Swings one back to Jalen Brunson. Top of the key by the logo. Brunson, who's one-on-one with Barnes. Out to Josh Hart. Moves inside. Cuts it back. Hart. Delayed shot clock. And a loose ball foul will be called against Josh Hart. So the first foul of the game for the Knicks, and it will be Toronto Raptors basketball with 11 minutes to go. And the Rangers still can't score. I mean, this shit's comical, bro. They are so bad at hockey. It's ridiculous. We'll let the clock catch back up. 11:05 to go. Here is Emmanuel quickly. Up now they score, finally. Here is Ingram. That one can't go. Barnes kicks one back out to the corner to Barrett. Quickly, spot up three. It's good. Emmanuel quickly from downtown. And the Raptors out to a 5-0 start. Towns brings one up past the timing line. Back out to the left wing. Brunson spot up three ball. Too strong. Rebound by RJ Barrett. Here comes Toronto. Raptors pushing up with pace. Swings one down low for Barnes. Down low to Murray Boyles. Had the ball, lost it, then got it back. But it's going to be last touched by Anunoby, and it will be staying with Toronto. I can't believe the Rangers actually scored a goal. And, of course, it's the red-hot Mika Zibanejad, per usual. Taking the inbound is quickly out to Barnes, and it's stolen by New York. Here comes Jalen Brunson moving up with pace out to Bridges past the timing line. Mikal gets it back to Towns, and he almost lost it. Cat, one-on-one with Murray Boyles, and he lost the ball. Here come the Raptors with numbers quickly. Down low. That one's blocked, but Barnes is right there to put it up. And a 7-0 start for the Raptors. Timeout, Mike Brown. What is going on, man? 7-0 to start? Mason, what is up, man? Welcome to the stream. I mean, that was just a disgusting showcase of basketball right there by the New York Knicks. They look so bad. Oh, the Rangers almost just tied it. Fuck it. I'm going to do one of my other talents. I'm multi-sport announcing. Here is Brennan Othman. Plays one up on the left side of the boards. Gets one back over to the point it goes. Fires the shot. Goes behind the net. Loose puck goes back to Braden Schneider, right wing. Back to the point. Gavrikov fires a shot. Turned aside. Final minute to go here in the first period. And finally cleared out by the Islanders with 39 seconds to go. 2-1 to Long Island is the score. Here is Sam Carrick, turns it over. Moving it up now are the Islanders. It is Gadcom. Gadcom looking for Casey Cizikas. Back to the point it goes. Pulak is there. Looking. Holds. Back out. Schaefer fires that shot, and it's stopped by Martin. Loose puck with 8.3 to go, and that is where they will be stopped. My scoreboard apparently says that they're at the end of the first period, so I think I'm just going to, I'm going to send them to intermission. Why do we seriously need... We don't need ads for New Jersey Devils hockey, man. I'm good off that. The Knicks are New York's team, and everyone knows it. This is the one time the Ranger fans won't take over UBS because the Ranger fans just don't give a shit. I mean, we suck. To the point where, I kid you not, we're at the point with this hockey team where it's not even worth watching. The recovery report tonight, Miles McBride out with a left ankle injury. Mitchell Robinson also out with a left ankle injury. Towns has to get his shit together and quick because a lot of people in this fan base want him gone. Here's Josh Hart. Guarded tight by RJ Barrett at the top of the key. Hart fakes. Has to do something. Swings it out to Towns, and he is forced backcourt. And this nightmare start for Karl Anthony Towns continues. Yeah, man, get your bags packed and go to Milwaukee, man. Your time as a Knick is over. It's time for you to meet your maker. They just can't get anything going right now. Here is IQ at the timing line, back out to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes looking for a man. That one's tipped, and it is going to be a hard foul. Should be called against Quickly. Oh, never mind. Brunson ran him over, so a foul's going to be called against New York. Mike Brown is going to challenge this despite being down 7-0 with 9:40 to go. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of pointless. If Cat gets traded and the Wolves won that trade, the Wolves win that trade. I mean, if we get Giannis out of it, I don't know. But only if Giannis is going to be, what's it called? If it's not Giannis, then yes, the T-Wolves do win the trade. I need another sip of water. I feel like McBride and a shit ton of picks. Dottier also, Yabusele. I don't know. That's the way that I view it. Is it's gonna be something like that. These ads are out of control, man. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna start doing a lot more Knicks streams going forward. But I'll cover basketball. So I did not like that. So they overturned the challenge. I don't want to see Jalen Brunson do that ever again. I don't. I don't want to see the guy get injured. You love the hustle, but that's a Josh Hart type play, not Jalen Brunson. Anyway, we're back for more basketball. Here's Jalen Brunson walked down by Scotty Barnes. Shot clock at 14. Brunson swings it back to the top of the key. Is Josh Hart back out to OG Anunoby. Back to the logo for Brunson. Screen from Towns. Brunson guarded by Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Down to 4. Down to 3. Brunson faking. Tough shot. Not even close. And it's going to be a shot clock violation against the Knicks. So 3 full minutes and not scoring a single point. I don't know what the Knicks are doing. Could I have the Rams drafting? That's a very good question. Hopefully D'Angelo Pons and Sonny Styles or Drummond McCoy. Tough floater. That one won't go. Here's Towns the rebound. Back up for Jalen Brunson. 9:04 to go here in this one. Bridges guarded by Barrett. Looks one-on-one. Here's McCall, who moves it all the way out. Josh Hart, right corner 3. It's good. Josh Hart knocks one down from beyond the arc, and the Knicks are on the board. With 8:46 to go. Here's the pass down low for Barrett. Barrett out to Wadman quickly. Scotty Barnes, spot up 3 is good. Scotty Barnes right down the hatch of the Raptors, back up by 7. Game on. Already shooting 4 for 6 from the field of the Raptors. Knicks 1 for 4. Here's Anunoby back out to Josh Hart, guarded by IQ. Hart looking out to Brunson, right corner 3. Hits the side of the rim. RJ gets the rebound. Barrett looking, swings one back for Scotty Barnes at the top of the key. Gets the screen from Barrett. Barnes. That one's tipped by Brunson, out of bounds. It will be Raptor basketball with 8:05 to go. Imagine the Wolves traded for Giannis. What would you give up for him? That's a big question I have, is what would you give up for him? Here is Barnes. Shot clock down to 10, down to 9. Down low. Nice pass, and Barrett's there under the basket, and they are just having their way with the Knicks right now. Here's Bridges out to Towns, who's having an awful start to this game. And a foul is going to be called against, looks to be against Murray Boyles. So Cat will finally get the foul call he's been after. But the Knicks are just getting walked down right now by Toronto. Excuse me. Here is Josh Hart. Hart with the only Knick basket of a left corner 3. Or right corner 3, excuse me. Shot clock down to 4. Here's Hart. Other corner 3. That one won't go. Loose ball. It's picked up by RJ Barrett. Here comes Toronto. Swings one back out. Right corner three is Ingram. In and out. That one's tipped. Hart gets the rebound. Long pass to Brunson, and he's on the board. Simple fast break layup, and the Knicks are back within 7. But they got to get something going defensively. I mean, the Raptors are just having their way with them right now. Here's Brandon Ingram, guarded tight by Mikal Bridges, gets the screen. Ingram, inside the paint, just walk down Bridges. Can't hit there, no foul called. Here's Hart, out to Mikal, to Anunoby. OG walks up. Floater is off the mark. Towns cannot get the rebound. Here is Barrett, and he draws the contact, and he will go to the stripe for 2. So 2 fouls on both sides here. Beautiful pass there. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this because looking at the MSG 150, the Buffalo Sabres might actually do it. As the first free throw by RJ Barrett is up and good. 13-5 is our score with 6:50 to go in the first. And here is Tyler Kolek, who for some reason has not played since last Wednesday. Very much questioning that decision from Brown, as I've been questioning a lot of Brown's decisions. 14-5 is the score. Here is Kolek out to Bridges, top of the key. Tyler Kolek out to Anunoby. Spot up 3 is good. OG Anunoby from beyond the arc, and the Knicks are within the 2-score game. Mamukalishvili is coming. Ingram. Double bounce won't go. Towns the rebound. Up for Kolek. Anunoby tries to walk down on Barrett. He gets to the cup. Counted and the foul. Hard contact taken by OG. And a 3-point play to follow up on a beautiful drive by the former Toronto Raptor against his former team on Colin Murray-Boyles. 3 fouls already for the Raptors, and the Knicks could potentially be within a score. I don't really know if the trade would have to include Naz Reid or Julius Randle. I think you may have to give up both. But listen, I'm not an NBA expert. And he misses the free throw. Anunoby this with the Raptors, 11.8 points per game, 47% field goal percentage, 1.2 steals. Was the second team All-NBA defense in 2023 with 1.9 steals, which led the league. Here is Brandon Ingram, and he is going to be fouled there. So now 3 fouls on both sides for the Knicks and the Raptors. I do got to fix the lighting in this room. It's not very good. And there is Mohamed Diawara checking in as the first free throw is up and good for Toronto. $15-10 is our score with 5:57 to go in the first. And Ingram knocks down them both. Back to a 6-point game. Brunson and Anunoby checked out. Diawara and Shamet are now in. Diawara gets a screen. Kolek back out to Josh Hart. Looking for Diawara. Pulls up the 3 ball. Too strong. It's tipped. Back to Tyler Kolek. Up for Shamet. Shamet back for Diawara to Huck Porty. Huck Porty to Hart. Spot up 3. That won't go. Correction, that's Yabusele. My apologies. Wait, no, that is Huck Porty. No, I wasn't tripping. Knicks are 2 for 8 from 3 to start this game. Ingram kicks it out back for Quickly. Mamukalishvili. Here's Quickly. Gets one down low to Murray-Boyles. He is fouled. And call that 4 fouls against New York in the first quarter. I was about to say that is Huck Porty. I had to make sure I wasn't tripping. It's going as I expected. 5:11 to go in the first quarter. And now there's Gershon Yabusele. First free throw is off the mark for Murray Boyles. It has been what you've expected with Yabusele. He quite simply has just not been the guy. Simple as that. And he goes 1 for 2 from the stripe. As here is Kolek bringing up the floor. Gets one past the top of the key. Out for Shamit. Kolek pulls one up. Spot up jumper. Won't go. Here's Ingram with the rebound. Here comes Toronto back the other way. Ingram swings one back across. Murray Boyles. Mamukushvili. I'm just going to ask fucking Tyler Murray. He's probably got the pronunciation. Here's Ingram. Looking for a move. Pulls up on Diawara and he knocks one down. 19-10 our score. Knicks just shooting an abysmal 4 for 13 from the field. Here's Hart. Out for Kolek. Kolek. Shimmitt fakes. Left corner 3. That one won't go either. Yabusele the rebound. And now here's Kolek. Guarded tight at the top of the key. Kolek looking for a man. Swings it back out for Josh Hart, right wing. At the elbow, Hart fakes, draws the contact, and he will go to the stripe. And now 2 fouls already for Murray Boyles. 4 fouls on both sides. Toronto has not played since Saturday night. Knicks on the second half of a back-to-back. Hart knocks down the first from the stripe. 19-11 our score, 4:05 to go. Friday night Hispanic Heritage Night at the Garden. Seems cool. And Hart knocks them both down. 19-12 our score, 4:03 to go. Here's Ingram. Looking. Swings one down low for Grady Dick. Swings one back across. Walter stayed in bounds. Dick goes up for the layup and he's fouled. With 3:47 to go. Now both teams entering the bonus. As Dick knocks down the first. Grady Dick has been what the Raptors have advertised all season long. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The man is good at basketball. (21-12) is our score. Knicks trailing by 9 again. Kolek out to Shamit. Shamit to Yabusele. Yabusele out to Kolek. Yabusele. Shot clock at 2. Yabusele, the spin. The layup is good. Gershon Yabusele gets himself on the board with 2. Here's Ingram. Moves in on Diawara. Out to the top of the key to the foul line. Ingram, the drive. Mamukelashvili won't go. Kolek the rebound past the timing line. Kolek out to the left corner. Shamit spot up 3. In and out. The Knicks have had some very unfortunate luck with the basket tonight. Here is Ingram. Shamit goes down. Dick for 3. That won't go. Yabusele the rebound. 2:44 to go in the first quarter. Knicks trailing 21-14. Here is Josh Hart. with the bounce, and Shamit can't finish it, and he loses control of it. As we have now entered the second period of the Rangers Islanders, assuming that this is going to go the way I expect, and the Islanders will implode for about 5 or 6 goals. And the final will probably end somewhere along the lines of 8-1 Islanders. Something like that. I don't know. They're not good at hockey at all. They're a joke. It's the way I view it. No Miles McBride, no Mitchell Robinson. Knicks paying serious dividends with how they've been playing, as they've been getting outmanned, outgunned, and basically everything you could think of. All right, see if I can get the catalog trivia question. 82, 1983. Ooh. I feel like J.R. Smith has to be one of them. He won 6 Man of the Year at one point. It's got to be him. I'm leaning towards... Honestly, I don't know what the others could be. J.R. Smith has to be one of them. Maybe Latrell Sprewell? .228 to go in the first quarter. Toronto brings it up. Mamukelashvili out to the corner. Grady Dick knocks it down. And the Raptors back up by 10. As the Knicks are just getting walloped here. Nearly turned it over. Now they do. Dick lost it. Yabusele recovers. Back down low to Bridges. Down low. And Anunoby is there to finish. Cuts it back to an 8-point game with a minute 58 to go. 24-16. The basket won't count. Foul on the floor. 2 free throws coming here for Dick. It's a hell of a pass there from McCall. Has been going the way I've expected it to, because the Knicks are just, got the big men for it. I mean, they're too many injuries. As the first free throw by Dick is up and good, as Jordan Clarkson. I think he's now about to check in. As Dick gets them both. 26-16 the score, minute 50 to go in the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be touched off by Dick, and the Knicks will take over again. Here is Bridges. Guarded tight by Scotty Barnes at the timing line. Bridges looks out for Brunson. Brunson moves inside. Step back jumper is short. But a foul is going to be called against Sheed. Damn, Shamit's got broke. Brunson knocks down his first free throw. I mean, Brunson this season has been by far the most important player on the team. So bad that your second best player is probably about to get traded. Brunson able to knock them both down. 26-18 our score. Raptors leading by 8. Here's Sheed. Moving in on Bridges. Sheed looking. Nice move. Can't finish the layup. Here's Clarkson up the floor. Knicks moving in transition. Here's Bridges guarded by Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Scotty Barnes. Here is Anunoby out to Yabusele. Can't hit. Why the hell is he shooting threes? I don't know. And here's a steal for Yabusele. Out to Bridges. Fakes it. Back out to Brunson at the logo. Guarded by Grady Dick. Gets the screen coming from Yabusele. Bridges to Anunoby. OG moves in and he lost the ball. Another turnover. Here's Grady Dick. And he can't make the layup. Barnes can't hit either. Loose ball. The third try won't go in. And Barnes finally finishes on the fourth attempt. Jesus Christ. Here's Bridges. Clarkson. Swings one out. And it'll be wide open 3-ball. In and out. The Knicks just cannot hit a shot. Here's Grady Dick. Out to Sheed. Shot clock turned off. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here it is. Back out to Barnes with 4, with 3, with 2. Tough shot. Won't go. Yabusele just throws it up. And it's not even close. That'll do it for the first quarter at the Scotiabank Arena. 28-18 our score. We'll be back right after this. And we are back. 28-18 is the score in favor of Toronto. The Knicks just cannot get it going, plain and simple. To the point where I get pretty frustrated. All right, let's see how off I am on my college basketball picks. Xavier is up 11 against Seton Hall, so that's looking pretty good. Tennessee is very neck and neck with Georgia. Who else did I take? God damn it, I took LSU. And Texas. God damn it. Well, I should stay away from SEC. Not a surprise. I hate the SEC. Tough shot. That one won't go. 11:45 to go here. Just 15 seconds into the second quarter. Here's Anunoby, top of the key, looking for Jalen Brunson. Fakes on quickly. Back out to OG, moving in, throws it down. 9 points thus far for Anunoby. The most out of anybody in the game today. Here's Murray Boyles out to RJ. Barrett. Fakes, blocked by Bridges, got it back. Swings it for Boyles. That floater won't go. Dick tries to tip it. Loose ball. And it's kept in by Grady Dick, but Towns is there. Out to Brunson. The bounce. Anunoby soars again. Back to a 6-point game. Anunoby with 11 points on the night. Back-to-back jams. 28-22 with 10:50 to go in the second. Barnes for 2. That one won't go. Here is Towns. Out to Jalen Brunson. Knicks finally slowing it down for a minute. Gets the screen from McCall by the timing line. Brunson. Bridges. And Anunoby. Again. Can't hit. Murray Boyles. To Barrett. Gets the screen from Dick. Stolen. It was stolen by Clarkson. But he recovered again. Quickly. Moving it back to the top of the key. Swings one down low for Barrett. Guarded by Brunson. Barrett. To Murray Boyles. Out to Dick. Wide open corner 3. Back of the rim. No good. Loose ball. Towns keeps it in. Knicks still trail by 6. Brunson wide open. That one won't go. Off night so far for the captain. The one time I don't take his points. Here is quickly. And a foul is going to be called. As Scotty Barnes is coming out. He just came flying in on that. Beautiful move by OG. Did it twice. $9:50 to go. That shot off the mark. Murray Boyles kicks it out. Sheet, corner 3. That's good. The second chance points are just destroying the Knicks. And now an illegal screen is called against Mikal Bridges. Shed has been doing pretty good thus far. Oh, what a surprise. Matt Rempe tried to kill somebody again. God, he's awful. Here is Murray Boyles. And a foul on the floor. Will be against Anunoby. Big substitutions here. Here is a corner 3 again, and RJ Barrett's got himself his first points of the game. It's back to a 12-point game. Here is Clarkson. Tries to do something with it. Layup won't go. The tip-in, no. Towns had it, lost it. Jesus Christ. Towns is having the worst game of all time. And Barrett going to be forced out of bounds. Was last touched by JB. Man, Towns is playing the worst game I've ever seen. Here's a tough shot. That floater won't go. Towns gets the rebound. Cannot wait to not have this guy on my team anymore. And Anunoby out to the corner. Jordan Clarkson for 3. That's off the mark. Towns the rebound. The floater won't go. Gets it back. Tries to do something. And he's blocked by Murray Boyles. Shed. Barrett. Won't go. Brunson the rebound. Out to Clarkson. Tries to go up. Layup. No. And Towns gets the putback. finally get something going. Jesus. 12 rebounds in 10 minutes. 2 points. Barrett. Shed. That won't go. Here is Brunson. Make that 13 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns tonight. It's stolen again. Clarkson. Anunoby kicks it out right corner. Shamit. That's good. Only 3 3-pointers so far from the Knicks. 34-27. Don't lose Knicks. Toronto suck. They hate number 7 because they're not clutch. Yeah, that's true. Here is Quickly. Guarded by Shamit. Quickly moving in. Tipped away, but Dick recovers. Pulls up the floater. Won't go, but he's fouled. And JB is going to get called for his first foul. Someone asked me what team do I want Panarin to go to. Whatever team gives us the most value. I don't want to get fucking fleeced. Dick knocks down the first free throw. It's 7:10 to go. So now Brandon Ingram is subbed in. Jacoby Walter subbing in. Kolek, Hart, Shamit, Towns, and Bridges. Or Brunson, excuse me. 3 fouls so far for New York. None for Toronto in the second quarter. Here's Hart. Gets the screen from Towns. Out to Shamit. Hart. Stepping up. Shot clock down to 6. Hart. Swings it. Shamit for 3. That won't go. Towns with another rebound. Lost the ball. And here comes Toronto back the other way again. Here is Walter. Out to Shed. Goes to Ingram. Out to Shed. And he stepped out of bounds. And to no one's surprise, another delayed penalty for the Rangers. Go figure. Here's Kyle McLean. We'll see what happens here. Down low it goes. McLean fires the shot, hits the side of the net. Because of course it does. Oh, the puck is still loose. And oh boy, we got another skirmish. What a surprise. Matt Rempe's on the bottom. It's almost like he's a fucking piece of shit. Let's take a look and see what kind of dirty play Matt Rempe does here. Kyle McLean had it, lost it. Brodzinski got it. Here's Barzal. That's clearly a cross-check on Sam Carrick. Oh, Rempe hits guy head first into the boards. So, of course, Kyle McLean's going to jump in along with Scott Mayfield. Great, we may have a 2-man advantage here for the Islanders. Sure enough, there it is. A 5-on-3 coming up for the Islanders. Yep, there's the 5-on-3. 2 full minutes, 5-on-3. Yeah, just put the third goal on there already, man. Jesus. 6:22 to go here in the ball game. In the first half, that is. 27-36 our score. Kolek gets one down low to Hart. That one's stolen by Mamikelishvili. Here is Brandon Ingram. Spot up jumper. Won't go, but another foul. That's the fourth foul for the Knicks in this quarter. And Tyler, you weren't even born yet. First free throw is up and good for Toronto. Just score the damn third goal already. I would be shocked if it was Schaefer who scored it. Because that's the guy the Rangers. Yeah, that's their consolation prize. We get swept. We sweep the Islanders. Their reward is Matthew Schaefer. Our reward is a fucking retool and dead last in the Eastern Conference. Sucks they had to rig the draft lottery. 5:55 to go in the second quarter. 38-27 is our score. Brunson is double teamed. And it's stolen again by the Raptors. Here's the lob. Tipped. Ingram. Walter. Short. Towns with the rebound. 15 rebounds tonight. Brunson gets called for the foul. So he will finally a foul on Toronto. Counted and one. Brunson from the free throw stripe knocks it down. 30-38 is our score. We'll let the clock run for about 8 seconds so we can catch it back up to 5:25. Mamikelishvili. And a foul on the floor. Brunson will take his second. Toronto now in the bonus. Just the thought of that. The Nets only scoring 66 points. The lowest score a team has had in a decade as Barnes gets the friendly bounce. $39-30 is our score. 5:16 to go. Both free throws are good. Here is Hart. Swings it up for Kolek past the timing line. Gets the screen from Towns. Kolek spins off of him. Towns goes up. That one is up and in. Back to an 8-point game. 40-32 with 5 minutes to go in the half. Here is Shed. Ingram to the top of the key it goes. Guarded tight by Shimmick. Gets the screen from Scotty Barnes. Ingram fakes. Goes back to the right corner. There is Shed. Gets open. That three ball is in and out. Barnes the rebound and draws another foul. Gee, these fouls are getting ridiculous. Make that 6 fouls against the New York Knicks. Oh, wow, there, you finally scored. Only took you 5 goddamn minutes. To no one's surprise, the Islanders cash in on a 5-on-3. It's just a broken hockey team, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. What a fucking joke. Barnes able to knock them both down. Knicks were down by as much as 12 points. They've yet to lead this entire contest. Kolek gets stolen again by Toronto. Jesus, man. Turnovers are ridiculous. Out to the corner, Mamakelishvili. That one won't go. Anunoby the rebound. Guarded tight by Shed. Or Walker, excuse me. Anunoby. Pump fakes. Back out to Mikal Bridges. Right corner. Now at the elbow. Bridges. Backing down on Walker. Gets inside with 4, with 3. The spot up jumper is good. Mikal Bridges with the post fade. And the Knicks trail now just by 8. Here's Brandon Ingram. Off the screen from Mamakelishvili. That one's tipped. Walks in, fakes. That one's blocked by Anunoby. Here's Hart up for Tyler Kolek. To the big man Towns, who moves in. And he's blocked by Mamakelishvili. And that's another goal for the Islanders. It's now 4-1. Walter for 3. That one won't go. Not even close. Yeah, this is what I expected. And Ingram gets past Towns, and another bucket is good. I mean, this is just a glorified AHL team at this point. My goodness. Good God, this team sucks. Ingram goes up. It's blocked by Anunoby. Shot clock down to 7, down to 6. That one won't go. Towns tips it. Steals another rebound with a behind-the-back pass. Anunoby had it, lost it, recovered it. Towns down low. Bridges, beautiful passing. And it's back to a 6-point game with just 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Shed. Ingram got a 3. And a timeout taken by New York Knicks. We'll step aside after this. This is like the worst fucking hockey team I've ever seen, man. Jesus. Since the end of the first quarter, Toronto has been held to 4 for 22 from the field. Knicks have been playing significantly better. They just can't hit threes. That's their big problem. Raptors have 17 free throws made. Here is Brunson. Out to McCall. Anunoby. Hart. Moving in. Gets a nice move and the layup is up and in. And the Rangers score a goal. Wow, I can't believe it. It's Taylor Radish, because who else would it be? Jesus, man. They're not going to blow another 4-1 lead, aren't they? And a moving screen called against the Raptors. Seven-point game. Brunson moving in. Lost the ball off his foot, and now Toronto will take over. $11 turnovers for New York to Toronto's 8. Here is Ingram. Moves in, free throw line. Has a move, tough shot, and it gets it to go. Back to a 9-point game. Hart moving in. The layup is good, and the Knicks respond. 9 points so far tonight for Josh Murray Boyles. Gets what a beautiful pass, and Scotty Barnes does the rest. Back to a 9-point game. Here is Brunson. Fakes, floater is good. Back and forth we go. Quickly. Fakes. That one won't go, and that ends the back and forth barrage. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Brunson, Hart, Anunoby right corner. That's good. OG Anunoby, and it's back to a 2-possession game. Knicks within 4 here with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Murray Boyles, quickly. High pass, Ingram's there. Gets the double team out to quickly. Barrett, right wing. That won't go. Barnes the rebound. Last touch by Toronto. And the Knicks will get it with 13.2 to go. Down to 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5. Brunson over the timing line. Gets a screen from Hart. Brunson. Anunoby with 2, with 1. Puts one up. And he can't get it to fall. That will do it for the first half of play at the Scotiabank Arena. 51-47 our score. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. on Empire Sports Media. 51-47 the score. Knicks are 3-0 in their last 3 games with an opponent point percentage of 87, their field goal of 39. And here we are. The third quarter is underway here at the Scotiabank Arena. Here is Scotty Barnes walking down to Mikal Bridges at the foul line. Swings one back to Barrett. It goes behind him and out of bounds. And a turnover going to be called against Toronto. Here's Brunson walking down on IQ. Step back fade. In and out. Rebound by Ingram. Here comes Brandon Ingram. Moves it up past the timing line. Guarded tight by Mikal Bridges. Ingram, the long-range floater, is up and in. It's back to a 6-point game. I'm not sure why they keep playing the Notorious for Brandon Ingram. Here is Brunson. Guarded by Barnes. Swings one out for Mikal. To Towns. Back to Bridges. Bridges out to Anunoby. Faking on Barrett. Back out to Mikal. Spot up 3 ball. Is good. Mikal Bridges knocks it down. And it's a 3-point game with 10:45 to go. 53-50. Here is Brandon Ingram. Gets the screen from Murray Boyles. Here's Ingram for 2. That's good. Back to a 5-point game again. Bridges out to Hart. Hart guarded by R.J. Barrett. Back out to Anunoby. Faking on Ingram. Gets a screen from Cat. Drives inside of the paint. OG working down. Puts it up and it's in. Anunoby's got himself another 2 points. 55-52. And a foul called against Josh Hart down at the other end. First foul of the game of the second half called against New York. Second foul of the game for Josh Hart. Barrett's first free throw is up and in. The big discrepancy for these two teams is, without a question, the free throw shooting. 20 free throws for them. 20 free throws for them, and only 6 for the Knicks. Free throw shooting has been a big issue so far, up until this point, as Barrett knocks down them both. 57-52 is the score. Here's Brunson. Floater won't go. Rebound by Towns. Tipped out to Josh Hart. Hart out to Anunoby. Walks in. Back out to Bridges. Foot on the line. That's a 2. That won't go. Rebound by Ingram. Ingram walks down. That shot is up and in. Someone's got to stop Brandon Ingram. It's back to a 7-point game. Bridges. Anunoby drives in. Counted and the foul. And a chance for a good old-fashioned 3-point play. Brandon Ingram, who was drafted 2nd overall, has been outstanding. $19 points tonight for Anunoby. Averaging 15 points on the season. Here is Quickly out to Barnes. Barnes swings one back for Ingram. Back to Quickly, the top of the key. IQ pulls up the floater, and it's up and in. $61-55 our score. Brunson faking. Out to Hart. Back to Brunson. Guarded tight by Murray Boyles. Out to Hart. Spot up 3 ball. In and out. 5 of 22 from the stripe. Barrett, clean drive. Can't finish. Gets the second chance effort. And an 8-point game and a timeout taken by Mike Brown. 63-55 is the score. We'll be right back after this.
Watch Miguel struggle all 82. The Knicks not make the playoffs and fucking somebody ruptures some. I would rather all of that shit.
Intercepted! Twisted Ray!
Football season has come and gone on this channel. It's easily my favorite part of the season. It was so much fun to cover 51 NFL and college football games in full. It's a little bit sad that it's over, but here we are now. What's next is what everybody must be asking. Well, I'll tell you what's next. A lot of New York Knicks basketball because the New York Rangers fucking suck. They're fucking terrible. The one time that everybody knows that UBS Arena or the Nassau Coliseum, wherever they are, is the New York Rangers' second home. The one time that it's not going to be like that is tonight because the Rangers fans just don't give a shit anymore. They're this bad. Eight days ago against the Golden State Warriors, OG Anunoby had himself 40 points with 10 assists and shot 80% field goal percentage. Only Wilt Chamberlain has the others in single-game NBA history, and he did it 3 times. SGA is close behind. 8-point game, 63-55 our score with 8:34 to go, and a foul called against Toronto. $33 million a season for Emmanuel Quickley services. Brunson, the inbound, goes to Hart and stepped out of bounds. It'll be Toronto basketball. Here's Quickley. Out to Ingram, guarded by Anunoby. The two leading scorers going one-on-one. Ingram, post fade, off the mark, but another foul is called. Yeah. 22 free throws coming up for the Raptors, man. Jesus, listen, man. Some of these free throws are a little insane as the first free throw is good. The Knicks got to get something brewing as both free throws are up and in. It's now back up to a 10-point game. 2 fouls for New York, only 1 for Toronto. Let me fix that. Here is Brunson. It's stolen again by the Raptors. Quickly. Murray Boyles, and he's fouled again. 2 more free throws for the Raptors. The struggles continue for the Knicks. Jesus, man. Make that 3 fouls against New York. First one is off the mark. Maybe it could have been a good foul. Who knows? He was the 9th overall pick in the 2025 draft out of South Carolina, the rookie. Makes it an 11-point game. 66-55 is the score. Bridges out to Brunson. Double teamed again. JB makes the move. The layup is good. Soft touch by Jalen Brunson. 66-57. Murray Boyles. That one's tipped away. And a steal. Hart moves in on quickly. Fakes. Out to Bridges. The 3-ball. Connects. 5 unanswered points for New York. It's back to a 6-point game. 66-60. Here's Barrett. Walking down. Floater is off the mark. Loose ball recovered by Hart, but it'll stay with Toronto. Brunson is so fucking clean under the basket, man. We got 7:16 to go in the third quarter. Mamakhelishvili. And a tits pass. And a backcourt violation called against the Raptors. Darko Rakovic, not very happy with that call. Here is Bridges, the inbound of Brunson. Guarded by Walter. Sets the screen. JB walking in. Beautiful touch, but he can't finish the layup. And here come the Raptors on a 3-on-2 in transition. Quickly. Kicks it out to Mamakhelishvili. I'm butchering that name so badly. Forgive me. Here's IQ with the high screen. Walking in. Has a move. Gets it back out. Stolen by Josh Hart. Here comes New York. Hart off the fast break. Walking in. Layup is good. Very surprised no foul was called. Nevertheless, it's back to a 4-point game. 66-62. And an offensive foul against Mamakhelishvili. And just like that, it's back to a 4-point game. Take a look at this. Yeah, can't do that. He wasn't stationary or anything. 5 turnovers for the Raptors in this third quarter. Gets the screen from Hart. Here's Brunson walking in on Walter. Bridges walking down. Looking for a man. He finds Anunoby. Shot clock at 4, down to 3. OG, the step back is short. Tipped ball, and Toronto's got it. Here's Ingram. Spinning. Fadeaway is good. I mean, he's just doing amazing right now. Back to a 6-point game. High pass to Bridges. Draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go, but he will get 2 free throws. Second foul of the quarter against the Raps. Brandon Ingram with 23 points, 8 for 12 from the field as Bridges knocks down the first, 68-63. Ujiri is the one that made the trade, and now a triple substitution as Towns and Anunoby both coming off for Kolek, Diawara, and I believe Yabusele. Up, another odd man rush. How the hell did he not score there? There's got to be 6-2. Bridges knocks down them both. Back to a 4-point lead. Bridges has only missed 1 shot all night after starting the first 12 minutes without taking a single shot. 68-64. Quickly dishes it down low to Ingram. Walking down on Bridges. Fires the jumper. It's good, but an offensive foul beforehand. And another turnover for the Raptors. Let's take a look at the replay here. Oh. He elbows him. No avail on that, but apparently not a flagrant one. Again, I get confused by the flagrants, to be honest. Here's Shamit walking down. Gets it out to Josh Hart. Shot clock down to 8. Shamit, top of the key. Knocks it down. Landry Shamit gets the Knicks within one. 68-67 with 4:58 to go in the third quarter. Here is Shed at the top of the key. Walking down is Shamit. Knicks on a 12-2 run in the last 3 minutes. Here is Ingram. Guarded by Huck Porty. Out to the corner, Walter. Almost forced out of bounds. Ingram for 3. Can't get it to go. Hart the rebound. Josh. Out to Diawara. Gets the screen from Huck Porty. Here's Brunson. Brunson walking in. Out to Hart the right corner. Shamit faking on Mamakelisvili. Top of the key. Falls short. Loose ball recovered by Ingram. Here's Ingram. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Walking down with 13. Out to the right elbow, and a foul is going to be called on the floor. And not so good foul there from Jalen Brunson. Knicks have been down the entire game. Went down 7-0 to start the game. And now are within 1. 68-67 our score. We'll be back right after this.
Knicks ain't no joke. Don't ever say New York choke. Orange and blue flame, the fire high. Who want smoke? You want none with Brunson and Anna. Don't cross bridges, these towns got hard. And you know me, the guard ride dominance. Name synonymous.
You know it's obvious.
And the rapper from Mecca to Metropolis. City lights get brighter when we play. NYC, NYK, NBA, Madison Square Garden. Stars will come, fan charge till the job is done. Shot drop, shot clock at 1. You get your shot blocked and your ball stole. Robinson.
Look, she's back again. It's the Knicks with another dosage. I think you should focus and notice you playing around with explosives. Give me a second. See, I reckon you're playing around with the weapon towns. Got the rebound, Knicks got the possession. I get to learning your lesson. Next season about to be a beat. And it don't matter to me who really ain't checking. You peep the way we consecutively winning. And we stand up in the garden making the most noise. Your head spinning and we drilling and we coming for the killing. 5 boroughs make noise. Yes, Knickerbocker for life. Say it with your chest. And we ain't never gonna stop. Everything is blessed. Standing ovation for the Knicks, we right here. Yeah. We all came together making one thing clear. And we grateful for the energy you brought to the city that we ain't having over a quarter of a century. Thank you.
Shout out to New York Knicks basketball on Twitter. I can't remember who wrote that, but making that Knicks intro for Empire Sports Media fucking awesome. Inspired by, I believe, I Ain't No Joke by Eric B. and Rakim. I think it makes perfect sense. It's an original song, got all the lyrics and whatnot. I think it's fucking awesome. I don't know who wrote it, but I've been using it. It is incredible. Or maybe New York. It wasn't New York Knicks Central. I can't remember who it was. Either way, it was an awesome video, and I loved it. New York basketball, the Poly Market partner. He was incredible. All right, J.R. Smith has to be 1. I don't know who the other 2 are. I didn't get a single one of them right. John Starks, Trent Tucker, Nate Robinson. I should have guessed Nate. So how many did J.R. Smith have then? Or maybe he's 5. Back within 1 point here. And a steal! And Anunoby throws it down, and the Knicks have their first lead of the game. Remember, they were down 7-0, trail as much as 12. Their first lead of the game. Shed, Ingram, Barnes, out to the corners, Walter, down low, Mamakalasvili, and the Raptors go right back in front. 70-69 is the score. Here's Hart, out to Shamet. Shamet walking down. Dribbles it back for Kolek. Kolek moves in on Walter. Shamet, the drive, the layup, off the mark. Hawkporty the rebound. It's tipped. Hart's got it. Shot clock down to 8, down to 7. Gets the screen from Landry Shamet. And a foul called against Toronto. It'll go against Jacoby Walter. We got a push, looks like on Hart. (70-69), 3:05 to go. And Anunoby gets back on the scoreboard. Knicks back up 1, 71-70. Here's Scotty Barnes. Out to Mamakalasvili. Back over to Walter. Walter. Blocked again from OG. Kolek the bounce. Bridges gets the roll. The Knicks have their largest lead of the game. Timeout, Darko. Down by 12, down 7-0 to start the game. Now up by 3. We'll be back after this. Oh, never mind. They're staying here. I take that back. (73-70), 2:36 to go in the third quarter. Knicks are surging right now. A very strong third quarter from the fellas so far. (73-70), Knicks riding an 18-4 run thus far. Here is Grady Dick. Down low, Barnes had it, lost it, kept it alive. Shot clock down to 7. Ingram, that one won't go. Towns with his first rebound since the first half. He's got 17 on the night. Here's Kolek. Out to Bridges. Bridges tries to move in on Dick. Kolek. Shot clock at 8. With 7. Bridges gets wide open and scores again. It's back to a 5-point lead. This time for the Knicks, a 20-4 run. Shed. Stolen again by New York. Here's Kolek. Slowing it down a little bit. Kolek finds Bridges. The floater is good. Mikal Bridges and the Knicks are back up now by 7, which is now their largest lead of the game. And another steal. Here's Kolek. Out to Shamet. Off the mark. Towns the rebound. Bridges again. Who else? 18 points for 18 boards for Karl Anthony Towns. And just an barrage from Mikal Bridges. A 15-0 run for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges. What a third quarter he's having. A 9-point lead. A 24-4 run for New York. My goodness. With 104 to go. Mikal Bridges, have yourself a game. With 104 to go in the third quarter. $50 seconds to go. Here is Grady Dick. I skipped way too far on the clock. And another defensive stop by the Knicks. (32-19). The Knicks outplaying them in the third. Here is Kolek moving in. Has some space. Swings it back. Kolek. Shot clock at 3. Kolek to Bridges. Who else but Mikal Bridges? His unbelievable third quarter continues. It's a 18-0 run for the Knicks. 25 for Mikal. Barrett. Can the Raptors stop the bleeding? Shed. Barnes. And that won't go. That'll do it for the third quarter. 35 points for the New York Knicks in the third quarter. When they were once down 12, they are now up by 12. 82-70 our score. Fourth quarter and more coming up next on the other side of this.
Watch Mikal struggle all 82. The Knicks not make the playoffs and fucking somebody ruptures some. I would rather all of that shit.
Intercepted! Twisted Ray! So much more content on the way now that football season has come to an end. I would like to make an announcement that we will be bringing back the Orange and Blue crew sooner, later, probably I'd say towards February is when we'll be bringing back the New York Knicks podcast on this show. We're also launching big stuff for hockey coming up, the World Baseball Classic, the Hockey Olympics, Mets content, Yankees content. It's only up from here as we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. 82-70. Let's just take you through this recap. OG Anunoby, 23 points, 10 for 16, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. He has been unbelievable. For the Raptors, however, Brandon Ingram with 23 points himself, 8 for 14 from the field, 6 rebounds. He has also been playing an incredibly strong game for the Raps. Brunson and Talents have 15 points. The rest of the team has 67, shooting 27 for 49. Cat and Brunson shooting 6 for 20. You know, I had a feeling that this discombobulated thing was going to be over sooner than later. Didn't think it was going to be going out with the thud that it's going if Cat is traded to the Bucks for Giannis. Speaking of which, Bridges finally misses. That's just his second miss of the game. Here's Barrett. Mamukelashvili. I finally said it right. And the run is finally over. Back to a 10-point game. Here's Hart. Moves in with Towns. Hart. The drive. Had it, lost it, kept it alive. Kolek swings it out. Bridges, wide open three. Kaboom! 4 3-pointers from Mikal Bridges. It's a 13-point game. It's getting ugly, folks. 28 for Bridges tonight. Out to the corner. Mamukelashvili got a 3. And it's back to a 10-point game. Here's Kolek. Towns. Fakes. Shamit. Hart. Back to Bridges. Kolek. Walks in. Out to Towns. That one's in and out because, of course, Towns isn't going to hit a shot. Here's Barrett. Mamukelashvili. That one won't go. Rebound goes to Shamit. 10-16 to go here in the fourth. Kolek. Gets the screen. Out to Hart. Shamit. Left corner. Blocked by Mamukelashvili with 4. Hart. Got another 3. Josh Hart with ice in his veins with only 3 seconds on the shot clock. And the lead is back up to 13. Here's Barrett now. With a drive. Tough finish. Can't get it to go. Towns keeps it alive. Board number 19. Hart. Out to Bridges. Back out to Kolek. Shamit. Got another one. A 3-point barrage in the second half. And the Knicks now lead by 16. What a second half by the Knicks. Dick, mid-range jumper. That's good. And the lead is back to 14. Here is Hart. Spins, floater, in and out. And the rebound goes to Quickly. Mamukelashvili moves in on Kolek. I guess he tried to lob it to Murphy Boyles, but he was not ready. Quickly out to Barrett. In and out again. Raptors gone ice cold here in the second half. Kolek. Dangerous pass, but a foul is going to be called on the floor. First one of the quarter to go against IQ. What a turnaround by the Knicks. And another steal by the Raptors. So the defense starting to step up a little bit. Here's Barrett, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. First one of the quarter will go against New York. 1 foul now on each side. That free throw won't go, so only 1 for 2 from the stripe. Here's Kolek. Bridges. The spot up jumper, that won't go. Now the Knicks getting a little bit cold here. With 8:10 to go. Mamukelashvili. Barrett walking down on Shamit. Draws the contact and another foul is called. And free throws will go for RJ Barrett. Well, all of a sudden, the lead is down to 11. See if the Knicks can get some going. 28 free throws for the Raptors. Only 9 for the Knicks. Hart. Out to Shamit. Kolek. Has the screen. Spot up 3. Kolek knocks it down. As the 3-point barrage continues. 14-point game. Here's Barrett. That one's blocked at a steal. Kolek on the fast break, one man to beat. And he gets blocked by Murphy Boyles. And Bridges is going to get called for a foul. Oh, never mind. It's going to be... Kolek was shaken up, so shockingly not a foul there. Jalen Brunson continues to have this game turn into an absolute barrage. That's what it's been. Lead back to 16 with 7 minutes to go. Here is Quickly with some space. Looking for a man. Gets the floater off the mark. Towns the rebound to Hart. 22 boards tonight for Towns. Cat. Sized up by Murray Boyles. Tries to make a move. Swings it left corner. Anunoby. Shot clock at 8. Anunoby goes up and he throws it down. Count it and the foul. My goodness, what a play. Oh my gosh. My goodness. It's back to a 18-point lead now, the largest of the game. Huge comeback, Jack. I agree. And it all comes down to the unbelievable third quarter that they have with 35 points and that daunting 24-4 run. The Raptors were up by 12 at one point. Knicks were down 7-0. Knicks now lead by 18. That's the largest lead of the game thus far. And the Lakers lost, so good night for me. Fucking dumbass people trying to tell me dumbass shit. Get the fuck out of here with that. 51-29 in the second half. As Anunoby knocks down his free throw. Now the lead up to 19 points. It would take a lot to blow a 19-point lead in 6.5 minutes. Here is Shed. Mamukashvili down low. Barnes throws it down. And the Raptors finally get something. Here is OG. Draws the contact, but no foul is called. Ref says play on. You're up 17. Ingram. Quickly. That one's off the mark. OG the rebound. The Hail Mary pass. And Bridges puts the Knicks over the century mark. 101-82 with 5:45 to go in the fourth. Shed. Barnes. That one won't go again. And Anunoby the rebound. 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Now I can just relax. And by the way, the Rangers lost again. Surprise, surprise. Here is Brunson. Hart. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 4. Hart. Got another. 3 3-pointers for Josh Hart. Knicks lead by 22. Definitely their largest of the game now. Ingram. Has some space. Tries to move inside to the foul line. Kicks it down low. Barnes throws it down again. Counted and 1. Another foul against the Knicks. They're going to have well over 40 free throws by the time this game's done because, my word. $20-point lead for New York. 30 points for Bridges. Despite not taking a single shot for 12 minutes, Towns is finally fouled. My goodness. I mean, it really could not have taken, it took you that long to finally draw a foul with 4:46 to go. Second foul against Toronto. So it'll definitely go down as a statement win for the Knicks. Second free throw is up and in. Now the lead back up to 22. Yes, sir, Jack. Huge comeback for the Knicks. Here is Brandon Ingram. Working in. Gets it down low. Barnes. Mamukashvili throws it down with authority. And here is Bridges with 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Bridges, he's getting double teamed. You got to get this ball out, and he does. He found Towns. Bad pass. But it was stolen by Ingram. Ingram, the spin, the drive, gets it down low. Shed, Mamukashvili. That one's off the mark. Hart gets the rebound. And he's fouled. Gee, looks like he got poked in the eye there. With about 4 minutes to go. Third foul against Toronto. It'll be on the floor. If the Knicks can win tonight, which is more than likely, they will grab a tie for second place with the Boston Celtics. And the Raptors just come flying down the other end. They've played that song so many times. I'm not gonna lie. I lost track of the fouls. 3:39 to go. All I know is the Knicks are in the bonus. I'm probably way off on it. I don't really care. Here is Hart. Anunoby. Bounce. Towns throws it down. Lead back up to 20. 3.5 to go. Quickly. Sizes him up. Spot up jumper. Gets the roll. Back down to 18. And a foul called against Quickly. Yeah, Clyde. Not your greatest prediction, but it's okay. And Hart misses the first. One of two from the stripe. And a steal again by New York. Brunson, with 3 minutes to go, will most likely be his final minute. Gets it out to my MVP, Mikal Bridges. Here is Brunson. 2:50 to go. Gets the screen from Bridges. Shot clock at 3 with 2. Brunson puts it up. Can't go. Mamukelashvili, and here come the Raptors on a 3-on-2. And Ingram continues to just stat pad his night. 2:30 to go here in this contest. Here's Mikal. Looks for a man. And a timeout taken by the Knicks. After being down by 12, they now lead by 17. The largest lead was 22. 109-92. We'll be back after this. Two minutes, 27 seconds to go. We haven't streamed a win on this channel in a while, so this feels good. Granted, I've only done, I think, 2 games this year? So, I'm happy to see the Knicks get a win finally. Garrett Temple. Yes, that Garrett Temple is still in the goddamn NBA. I don't know how, but he is. I refuse to ask questions. Here's Brunson. Hart. Got a 3 and a foul. It's the most anticlimactic 4-point play in the history of the NBA. Could this be a flagrant with 2:15 to go? So this will be a flagrant foul. We could potentially get a 5-point play. Got the second foul. It's a 4-point play for Josh Hart. Here's Towns. Diawara, as now all the starters are off the floor. Finally, Yabusele. 2 minutes to go. Yabusele with the reverse layup. 4 points on the night. Knicks up by 23. 1:55 to go. Here's Temple. Out to Walter. Gets the screen. Walter. To Temple. Back to Walter. Top of the key. That won't go. Rebound Yabusele. 1:38 to go. A much-deserved win for the New York Knicks. Won't be back till Friday at the Garden. That one died. Huck Porty gets fouled. Like I said, I've lost track of the fouls. I'm just going to guess 7. I don't know. First one is up and good. Knicks now lead by 24, which I believe is now the largest lead of the game. Spot up shot. In and out. Huck Porter the rebound. Gets it down a little Walter. Loose ball picked up by Kolek and now to Shamet. We can draw the curtain on this one. A huge win for the Knicks. With a minute to go, they lead by 25 against Toronto. Gets a screen from Huck Porty. Kolek. Sizing him up. Looking for a move. Step back jumper. That's good. Make that lead now up to 27, the largest of the game. Here's Temple to Walter. Walter now back to the front of the court. Wide open 3. Off the mark again. It's tipped. Yabusele with it now. with 26 seconds to go. It looks like you can just dribble it out now. A huge win tonight for the Knicks. Knicks fans, a couple of them made the travel to Toronto. And that'll take their shot clock violation, but 7 seconds on the clock. And there goes the Raptors' 4-game win streak as the Knicks start a 4-game win streak of their own, and that'll draw the curtain at the Scotiabank Arena. A massive comeback win by the New York Knicks, 119-92. A huge, huge comeback for the New York Knicks to get their 4th straight victory and win themselves a back-to-back. That's going to be all for tonight's coverage of New York Knicks basketball and Empire Sports Media. From the entire crew, I'm JJ Seglio saying so long. The Knicks win this one, 119.